Cabinetry may be repaired by using epoxy sticks to fill dents and gouges. They create permanent, rugged repairs. Epoxy sticks are available in 12 colors. A color mixing chart is available to help mix the proper matches. 60 combinations of mixtures of the sticks are shown in the box on the left. The color of each stick is shown on the column on the right. The formula under each mixture relates to the letter codes by the stick colors. The goal is to match the lightest color in the wood, or one might refer to it as the background color. We have chosen the mixture of 1 part A and 1 part K, which converts to 1 part oak light walnut and 1 part natural cherry. Cut off a small piece of each color, keeping them as close to the same size as possible. Since we don't need all of this material for the size of the hole we're fixing, we'll cut the slices into 2 smaller sections. The sections that we don't use can be saved for use at a later date. Take a piece of each color according to the formula. Knead the 2 colors with your fingers until the mixture becomes one color. The mixing typically takes about 45 seconds. Larger amounts may take a little longer. Make sure the mixture is just one color. If it is still marbleized, it must be mixed until the marbleizing has worked into a single color. Check the color before applying the epoxy. If it is too far off color, it might be easier in the long run to make a new mixture. This mixture is acceptable. As soon as the epoxy is thoroughly mixed, apply it forcefully into the damage. These sticks are formulated to harden quickly. A delay could cause too little suppleness to fill the damage properly and possibly poor adhesion. Push hard enough that any air pockets will be forced out. Take off some of the excess with your fingers, but don't risk pulling the epoxy out of the hole. Work quickly to remove the excess before the epoxy hardens. Use a lubricant and a leveling card or a putty knife to remove the excess epoxy. Wool lube can be used as the lubricant. Apply a little wool lube over the damaged area and spread it around with your finger. Pull the card over the epoxy to remove the excess. It will take a few passes until all of the excess has been removed. You can see the excess removed by the card. Notice that we didn't mix wool lube into the epoxy, only over the top for removal. Mixing wool lube into the epoxy will adversely affect the chemistry of the epoxy, causing it to fail. You can see that the excess came off very easily. On floor finishes that are not dissolved by lacquer solvents, blush retarder can also be used as the lubricant. Once the epoxy stick has cured, sand the damaged area. Blendall sticks can be used as the coloring tool to blend the fill to the surrounding area. Use a Blendall stick that matches the lightest color of the wood to create a base color. Apply lightly and spread the color with your finger. Use the darker color to connect the grain. Coat the repair to seal in the color. Since this is a cabinet door, use a pre-catalyzed aerosol of the proper sheen. Notice that the top coat brightens the color.